This is Lord Mafka, aka Roganize Ryan, and in today's video I want to talk about we are living in hell on earth. And guys, we really are living in a realm of torment. There is no damn good God that created any of this. We are living in a place just full of agony. And everyone wants to cope and say, oh no, there are so many great things about this planet. There's not many good freaking things about this place. There are many more worse things and worse people about this world. You know, my few days dealing with my job and also dealing with a few people around me has been a very hellish experience. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of these people are not worth your breath. A lot of these people will take so much of your energy away from you. And if you are not careful, people will try to lie on you. People will try to fight you. Just like how I had an incident at my job a few days ago to where I had this female coworker try to lie and say that I set a crate in the warehouse, because that's where I work at the warehouse at my job at this high-end little grocery store, right? So I work in the warehouse. So they tried to lie on me and say I set the warehouse crate where it wasn't supposed to be. But obviously, since they had cameras, I even told them you could rewind the footage back, because at first I had a coworker come tell me that, oh, they're trying to lie on you. This girl said that you actually set the warehouse crate in the spot that where it wasn't supposed to be. So I went over there and said, I did not do this. She's lying on me. You can run the footage back. I'm innocent. So they told her, look, one of you are possibly lying, so who actually had the warehouse crate where it wasn't supposed to be? And the girl finally fessed up and said she did, and she only lied and said I did it because she was scared. And this just shows you how modern women work. These women are not to be trusted. They are just overall so manipulative and evil, guys. And this is why I tell you guys, stay to yourself. You know, you don't need to be dating out here. You don't need to seek anything outside of yourself. Everything is just completely wrong with this society. It really is, because it makes no sense that someone should not be able to lie on you like that and not feel any guilt about it at first. You should have just told them, I will own up to it. I set the warehouse crate in the wrong spot, and that would be it. But no, she had to try and lie on me and say, oh, he did it. And this just shows you why a lot of men want nothing to do with these women anymore. So besides that, there is a bunch of negative energy on this planet right now, guys. Like, we are dealing with a bunch of evil entities that will feed on you at your lowest. And there are so many negative, evil people out here as well that if you try to have any type of productive conversation with them, they'll tell you, oh, you're crazy if you come up with some type of theory you want to talk about or things that you've actually physically experienced for the truth. They will tell you, oh, you're crazy. Oh, these evil negative entities don't exist. Oh, these people only hurt you because you allow these people to hurt you. And that only has little truth to it, to when you actually understand, okay, these people are all douchebags. I should not give a damn about talking to them. And then you keep placing yourself around those people. Then yes, in that little instance right there, that has some validity of truth to it. But overall, this is a goddamn cope. A lot of times people will just come out the woodworks and start bothering you. And this is what I just find so sickening about our society. A lot of people love to try and just shame the victim. Shame the victim. It's your fault you don't have the best job. It's your fault that you don't look the best, even though you can't control your genetics. It's your fault that no one stuck around in your life to be loyal to you, even though you can't mind control people and make them just all of a sudden so bewitched by your charisma. These people are sick, man. These people need to be put in mental hospitals. We are dealing with a lot of just freakish people out here, and it's not going to get better anytime soon, guys, because like I told you before, we are living in hell on earth. These people have nothing good to offer you, and you freaking sure will not end up a happy man, a happy person, or whoever you are, if you're dealing with people out here continuously. Because when you keep a crowd of people around you, you always keep problems coming to you. 100% a fact. Because if you look at all of our backgrounds, what do we have around us? people of different backgrounds, people of different cultures, possibly just people in general, are not to be trusted. Humanity is a wicked species, and our species, our time is near to not exist anymore because we do not care about each other. We do not value each other. We do not look out for one another anymore. And this is why our society is constantly breaking down. And it's so frustrating when you have to go out in a society like this because everyone will either be smiling in a very evil way at you sometimes, like, oh, I'm going to screw this sucker over and try to scam him to get him to believe that he's nothing. Try to get them to believe that, oh, they're the problem, that's why their life is miserable. Or they'll frown at you if you're a person like me that doesn't tolerate bull crap. They'll look at you like they just hate you because people can just speak to you by just looking at you, eyesight wise. And I really find it so sad that we have missed out on many great moments that we could have experienced. We could have had a lot of good relationships with people. We could have had a lot of romantic relationships that were actually productive. Like, obviously, not one of them would work out, generally speaking. But overall, it would have been good to at least look back and say, I actually have some dating experience. I had my feel and fun. Now I can just sit down and just do my own thing for now. But overall, we have to be miserable. We have to slave away our lives going to jobs we hate. We have to constantly be told, you have to seek this career or no one won't find you to be an important person. And I'm just so tired of it, guys, that we can never be truly who we are. And you wonder why the male deletion rate is at the highest it's ever been. Because a lot of people look at us as people to be exploited. We are looked at as people to be taken advantage of always. And this is why I tell you guys, you really have to make peace with living a lonely life. Because if you plan on staying alive on this planet, it's every man for himself nowadays. There is no brotherhood, even with these women out here. When you look at it for what it is, there is no sisterhood, because a lot of times these women will turn on each other once they get a good looking guy that they find to be very just enamoring to them, someone that they actually could picture themselves entertaining. They will betray each other. The sisterhood will fall apart, and they'll just gossip about each other, and they just do it in subtle ways of just breaking each other down. Meanwhile, men are just much more aggressive with it. They'll just tell you in an instance and try to start problems with you, and sometimes men will be indirect about how they feel about you. But overall, generally speaking, guys are just going to let you know, this is what it is, take it or leave it. We're going to have to fight it out. This is our issue, and it will never be solved, or maybe in very few cases it can be solved. But overall, we are dealing with a bunch of negative people, guys. Like, it is no joke. Like, the hatred out here is real. The whole isolation period of your lifetime is going to increase. And you can't be shocked when you don't have people in your life. That's why I told you both guys before, do not be shocked if you find yourself alone years later, because there is nothing for you to look forward to out here when it comes to interacting with other human beings. We are going to be in VCR headset, just living our own realities, and sadly, that's the way it's going to be. And a lot of us are just going to have to be content with that, because the outside world is always falling apart. There's this saying from this old George A. Romero movie of Dawn of the Dead. When hell is full, the dead will walk the earth. And I mean this metaphorically by saying a lot of people's minds and their emotions, their hell is full of issues and chaos. So now that they can no longer exert their negativity on themselves, they are basically dead, and they are walking this earth, and they are making other people dead also by dimming their light. So that's how I take that type of whole saying from that movie. But overall, we are not dealing with good people out here. We are not dealing with good entities. No one has our backs except us. And I'm going to tell you right now, you either shape up right now and you find some type of satisfaction on your own time, or you will forever look to other people for satisfaction, and they will increase your suffering. 1,000,000,000% of fact. Because if you look at the amount of time that we've wasted trying to form connections with people, it's been a damn nightmare. I look back on many of the moments in my life and I say, I wish I never even talked to these people. I wish I never even tried to talk to this woman and try to date her. because it never led up to anything spectacular or great or anything memorable. I've mostly been left with memories of dread, constant despair, constantly trying to tell myself, what did I not do right for this not to work out? And it got me nowhere, just as it's not gotten you anywhere. So I'm not going to keep this video too long, but overall, guys, just know we are living on a hellish realm. This place is not for you. You do not have friends. You do not have a family. This place is an illusion. This is Maya, as the Hindus love to say. But overall, we have to find ways to keep ourselves going the best we can. And I'm going to tell you, being around people is not the best way whatsoever now. Stay on your own path and keep it isolated. But you guys take care. Like and subscribe if you're new. Tell me what else you guys want me to elaborate on in the comment section. I highly appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. And like I always tell you guys, stay away from the modern woman. Thank you.